Understand? Okay, this is the original version. Frank Montana. Chicks music. Shout out to Coke Boys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Unreleased version. You heard me? Big shout to Copy, what up?
Good morning, good morning. Hopefully the internet will allow me to do this. Rest in peace to Lita. Bugattis. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Anyway, let me turn this down. I ain't gonna say like I got all day because I don't. You know, I have a life, unfortunately for me. Anyway though, let's get straight to the toast. And hopefully the internet will allow this because my joint been tripping lately badly. Okay, so let's start with the Xbox situation. The leaks that I'm seeing for the Xbox conference are definitely false. Everybody should be able to tell that. But a couple people been hitting me up with like leaks, different leaks. Now 15 games for PlayStation sounds about right. I think that leak is accurate. But I'm going to talk about the games that I want to see at E3 this year. Hopefully they do get announced. I'm hearing from a little birdie some of these games will get announced. But I'm hoping that I'll see them. And the list of games that I want, there's 3 games that I want to see at E3. The first one being Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2, and I heard from a little birdie we are going to get a Dying Light 2 announcement at E3, and it may be on the Xbox stage. That's crazy. So that might be happening. I heard Xbox might be announcing that Dying Light 2, but we definitely are getting an announcement at E3. Okay, so Light 2 pretty much got confirmed for me. The other game I want to see is Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I definitely want to see that, and of course, if any of y'all know, I want to see The Division 2 at E3, and we know that's going to be there. And State of Decay 2 DLC, yes, I would like to see some State of Decay 2 DLC get announced at E3, which I think will happen. I think there's 2 expansions they're working on at Undead Labs, and to my understanding, those expansions should be coming sometime within another month or so. So that would be right on cue for them to announce this at E3. What would be fire? Super, what's good? What would be fire is if they actually announce the DLC and make it playable during E3. Because there's going to be some kind of announcements that happen while E3 is happening. That always happens. Because I remember being at E3 being mad because a lot of the stuff that I was looking for wasn't there. I know, and I'm wondering why is she over here this early? She's very early today. Anyway, that kind of threw me off when I saw that person. So anyway, so State of Decay 2's DLC should be announced at E3. I'm thinking that would be the perfect time to announce that. The Division 2 we know is going to be there, like I said. Horizon Zero Dawn is rumored. So is Bloodborne 2. I don't give a freak about Bloodborne 2. I know y'all do. I don't care. That's a PlayStation exclusive. Who cares about those? You know. But anyway, I digress. So those are the 3 games that I'm really looking forward to. What I would really be happy about, and I know it's not gonna happen, I wish there was a Tenchu game. I really want a Tenchu game. I want to see a couple of old games come back. So I think Xbox is going to do that because, like I said, they had some meetings with Sega. The rumors was for Yakuza to come to Xbox. I kind of don't believe. See, that's the thing with the internet, man. It keeps doing that. It chopped out on me again. So it kind of throws my vibe off when it does that. That's why I don't really like to stream this way no more. And it's noisy. People out here doing the most because it's getting warm. But anyway, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, man. Yeah, I know the stream got sniped. Yeah, but that's what I'm looking forward to. So I would like to see what EA and Xbox is cooking up, because I know they're cooking up something. I know that some of those meetings are to bring back some old games. Hopefully, it's not just backwards compatible. It's like legit remakes. I would prefer a remake over them just enhancing the game. Even though Xbox did a good job with those enhancements, they have done a great job with the enhancements that I saw for Gears and Assassin's Creed. Amazing, amazing. So Gears looks really good going back to play it compared to watching it on the original Xbox versus playing it on the Xbox One X. There's a difference. Xbox about to have some fire. I mean, they're gonna have something, but I mean, it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be one of those something for everybody things. I was streaming yesterday, and I said some things, and I'll repeat them here because it's kind of the situation that Xbox is in, or should I say, Microsoft. Microsoft has become that company that has so much money. They went from just spending their money on things that we would buy, things that we have no comprehending why they brought it. They're like Michael Jackson or Prince or something. They walk into a store and they find the ugliest painting that costs the most money and buy it just because they can't. Microsoft is doing a lot of things that I'm like sitting here wondering. I'm like, for you, or are you doing that for the gamers? So I'm hoping at some point down the line, this will all make sense. But after seeing the rollout of the Xbox One, I'm kind of not, convinced that they know what they're doing all the way over there. They should hire somebody like me to handle the Xbox division. I'll get that joint in shape. I get them right back to the 360 glory. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like I said, honestly, the way it's looking to me is Xbox is slightly out of touch. Well, let's just say more than slightly. They're highly out of touch right now. And they're just doing business. And I understand that they're doing business, but we as gamers want certain things from them, and they're kind of like, I feel like we might be too low in the totem pole for them to even get where we're coming from. I think they're out of touch. I think they got so much money that they're like, yeah. We gonna keep getting these millions. You keep talking about that $60 you talking about over there. And that's what it looks like is happening right now. And that's kind of the problem. Xbox is like high up in the clouds. And what's crazy is Sony is way above them right now in the gaming ecosystem, and they get it. And I don't understand what's happening there. I just don't get it. But real quick too, I would like to say I started a new channel, and as soon as I get some videos uploaded on there, they have a long-term plan. I kind of doubt it. As soon as I get some videos on there, I'm gonna announce the new channel for you guys to check it out. I have some stuff pre-recorded that I'm gonna release and put on there. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm gonna make changes to this channel and the content that's on. I'm gonna do something different with the channel, and I'm gonna have another channel for some stuff that I'm doing. So I'll announce it when it's ready, and hopefully you guys will like the changes. That's the bone. You don't, it don't matter. It ain't like y'all really watch my videos anyway, so it don't matter. But nobody, I'm like Cleo over here. I be telling the future to people, and they don't catch on until it's already the past. You feel me? So it's all good. But as soon as I get that done, I'll let you guys know. That was my channel update. That's the games I wanted to see, D3. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm waiting on Xbox let me read that comment. Xbox need to move to next gen. Xbox don't need to move to next gen. The X already powerful enough to be considered a next gen console. But the problem with that console, and what keeps it from being a next gen console, of course, is that CPU. Very bad. Let's talk tech real fast, because a lot of people don't understand the tech inside of these consoles. And I'm not gonna act like I understand it, but I understand it better than y'all, the ones that be talking, right? Hannibal, what's good, fam? What I'm seeing is the problem is this architect that they keep using, this architectural design that they use. Damn, that joint bricked crazy right there. I think I know what's causing that now. I think I see what's causing that problem with my I think I know what's causing this problem. I think I need to add memory to the phone, because I got a lot of videos on here and I need to take the videos off. I think that's causing the memory to lapse. I guess it's doing something with the memory. So it breaks right at a good time when I was going to talk about the hardware and the consoles. Anyway, as far as the Xbox, let me continue because I got to keep my eye on the stream to make sure it's not doing that. And I got to fix the memory and see if that works. So I'm probably going to do a stream tomorrow and test it out, or sometime soon I'll stream and test it out. I think I need memory in this device, but I need to start bringing another phone with me to stream on, just to stream off of, like I used to do. Anyway, so let me talk about this, right? The problem that's causing these consoles to be in a dilemma where we get mid-gen refreshes and, you know, they get dated faster is two things. The first thing is because they use a certain architecture to keep the price down on the console. The architecture that they use is something called the APU. An APU is pretty much a GPU and a CPU combined into one chipset, which with PCs, that's a big no-no. For gaming on an APU on a PC, it is doable, but it's a no-no. You always get a graphics card and a CPU separate. That way one is more dead than the other, and the consoles don't do that. And to a degree, they could get away with this because a console simply just going to be doing one task, which is gaming, where PCs do multiple tasks, like run multiple apps in the background. So they could kind of get away with that, but it also causes the consoles to get dated quicker and the hardware to get dated a little bit quicker than it would for PC. So, I mean, as far as this whole APU thing, I'm going to feel a little bit more confident about consoles being do more or not hold PC gamers back, because consoles do hold PC gamers back. That's another discussion for another time. But once consoles have dedicated GPUs, then I'm going to know that we have hit that milestone in console gaming where it is beastly, godly, and on the PC's real level. Because honestly, consoles are giving PC a run for their money, which is actually impressive considering they use that chipset of a GPU, which is amazing. But that's what's holding back the Xbox and the PlayStation. But kudos to PlayStation because they have a dual APU setup, which is two CPUs on a chip with one GPU, and that is impressive. That 1.8 teraflops is doing things like God of War, Detroit Become Human. All these PlayStation exclusives look amazing, and that actually lets me know that if they ever get to that point with a PlayStation, man, you're going to be in for a fucking treat, guys. So, you know, being a hardware person, knowing these things, it lets me know how amazing this has potential to still be. So I'm very much looking forward to a PS5 and an Xbox 2, or whatever they're going to call it. But I'm looking much forward to seeing the evolution in the hardware and how that's going to go and how that's going to advance gaming. Because right now, when I play a game like God of War and there's a scene where you're fighting the dragon, spoiler alert, there's a dragon in the game that you fight. I noticed when you fight that dragon, they look like they wanted to put more scenes in the game like that, and they couldn't, clearly because of limitations to the console itself. Yo, Clifton, what's good? I hope the PS5 is portable like the Switch. I highly doubt a PS5 will be portable. Sony kind of look like they're gonna go with the mindset of if they make a portable console, that's gonna be something separate from the actual console. What I would like from it, however, is for it to be able to play the PS5 games or the PS4 games, like whatever. I would like it to have the Switch where bring out a portable PlayStation is going to be able to play console games, and maybe not all, but at least a good amount of them, a good portion of them. That would be what I would like to see. I would love to take my PS4 on the go with me, literally my PS4, not my Vita mirroring my PS4 games, not my Vita modded to have 2 extra buttons, because I've seen all of the silly shit that people do with their Vita to justify it being a portable PS4. It is not. And anytime I see streaming or mirroring, any of those type of terms, I stay the fuck away from it, because that's going to be a horrible portable experience for me. As you can see, I'm having a hard time live streaming. Imagine trying to on a portable device city. Hell no, I don't want that experience. You couldn't pay me to play that experience. So I download my PS4, my PS5 library, boom, I'm playing. That's what I would want, and that's it. He said, I would like to see, Remington said, I would like to see Xbox get some good Xbox games. We're going to get some good Xbox games. I mean, at the end of the day, Gears 5 is definitely a thing to be hype over. I am a Gears fan. That's like the only game that Xbox makes originally that I like besides Fable. I did like Fable. I do like Gears. Halo, I'm not too fond of. I play Halo, but it's not something like when I hear it got a release date, I don't get excited. I don't jizz in my pants. I don't jump up for joy. I go, oh, another Halo, cool, I'll try it. And that's my reaction to Halo. So with that being said, I think we're gonna get some nice surprises from Xbox. However, honestly, I know most of those surprises will be in the form of remakes and enhancements. I already know that, but I don't expect too much outside. Hopefully they get the marketing deal for that. The Xbox needs to go back to having those marketing deals like Call of Duty. They were killing it with the Call of Duty early maps and things of that nature. I don't know why they decided to stop doing that type of stuff. I know they claimed it was for money reasons, and yeah, they're saving money, but now, are you really saving money by losing that audience? Because for the first couple of years when the PS4 came out and the Xbox One came out, it was very weird to see people going to tournaments and playing on PlayStation consoles. Now, I know I'm going to sound patriotic when I say what I'm about to say, and it's like I'm slightly being patriotic. It's kind of weird when you're on domestic ground and you see people playing on foreign devices and you have domestic devices. I don't know if you guys understand that, because I don't want to say that it sound, you know, bureaucratic. But what I'm saying is, when you look at that ecosystem, it is odd to see a bunch of foreign device and they're on domestic territory with the domestic version of that device. Why would you give up your domestic territory, Microsoft? That was stupid. You have a domestic chokehold. You release the chokehold as if you have any reign on foreign land. Japan supports their domestic devices. They don't support foreign devices. So why would you let go of your domestic? So there's a whole lot of different conversations I could get into, but that's getting like kind of deep into it. And I don't want to get into it because it's going to spark a whole bunch of left field shit that I don't. But if you follow what I just said, you understand. And why Microsoft, I'm like, who's smoking crack over there? Just hire me, Microsoft. I'll straighten it out, man. We'll get you back to the 360 days and we'll be good, man. I'll get you right where you need to be at, right back to where you need to be at. You know, Jimmy for president, man. I'll go in there and just hit him with the Thanos. I'm like, all this shit y'all did for the last 4 years, half of it is gone. We start there. That's how we do it, man. Just hit them with the gauntlet. Be like, yo, who decided to do all these shitty remakes? Who did Phantom Dust? You? Gone. I told y'all before, and a lot of people like to slander me and throw dirt on me, keep y'all on the things that I know. I get, you know, I don't talk and make a bunch of videos and sit on YouTube all day making videos. I think that's annoying. Because at the end of the day, I'm a gamer. This is a hobby. I have other things that I do. I like to enjoy my game, and I don't like to keep reporting on my gaming. Like, hey, I just played this game, and here's what I think of this game. No, I want to play my fucking game. So with that being said, I told y'all I did get to see Crackdown played live in front of my eyes, and I told you guys it was running poorly. It was running bad. Scalebound and Crackdown, I saw at the same time. I came back. I went on the Weapon Wolf podcast. I said, yo, these games are running bad. I saw them for myself. People was talking about I'm lying and I wasn't really there and all this dumb shit that had nothing to do to. And if you want to support the game to buy it for $60, do not sell that game outside of Games Pass. That is how you save that a shitty game like that from hurting your brand. All you got to do is make it a Games Pass exclusive. That launch Games Pass, hey, try Games Pass for 30 days with Crackdown 3. People are going to be like, damn, for $10 I get Crackdown 3 and Games Pass with all these other games like State of Decay 2, Lucky's Tales. And I'm being facetious when I say these games. I'm not trying to say them and sound enthusiastic because I'm not. Only State of Decay is the only game I like. But then you get like Gears 4. You get all the Gears backwards compatible games. You get a lot of shit. So if they market Games Pass with Crackdown 3, there's a reason to try it for 30 days. You will win and Crackdown will not get as much of a beating as it did. They're doing the Crackdown what they're doing the State of Decay, and State of Decay was a $30 double A game at best that they marketed as a AAA game, and they got a bashing for that. And they're doing it this Crackdown, and I told you guys, Crackdown looks horrible. It looks bad. And the only way to get that to run right is to make it an Xbox One X game, which they can't do because they have a policy that no one gets left behind. So if you make it a game that runs on an Xbox One, it's going to look like crap. And that's a problem. And Microsoft needs to start making decisions that are hard decisions. Like, hey, they need to backtrack on that fucking policy. I hate to say this, but They need to start looking at the Xbox One X as a viable option for making games that are Xbox One X only games. That I know they're not going to do it, but that would be the way to save Crackdown. That's the only way they could save Crackdown. I'm telling you guys, the game runs really bad. And the version that I saw was what, 3 years ago? So how does it look now? They had to have advanced the game by the time that I saw what I saw. So that means it may possibly be running worse. So this is a bad situation for them. This is a bad situation for Microsoft. And the way to make this a good situation, instead of keep delaying the game, is release it as a Game Pass exclusive game. And it will work. You'll get at least 2 million people to try it, which is the demographic from what I'm seeing of how these releases have been. Is usually 1 to 2 million. State of Decay, that's the average number that I've been seeing, like 2 million. So if you're getting 2 million for a game like Sea of Thieves, how many millions would you get for a game like Crackdown? See, this is not rockets, but it's all about the way that Microsoft is choosing to do business. Are they going to listen to us, or are they going to buy the expensive, ugly painting? Microsoft has been buying the expensive, ugly painting. So I don't think they're going to listen to us, and they're going to keep delaying Crackdown until they get it right, which is ironic because, remember, Scalebound got canceled because it needed to be delayed. Now they learned from Scalebound by not bringing it out, but now you're going to delay Crackdown, which is a game nobody really wanted. And that is what I'm talking about when I say they keep buying the ugly painting. They're buying ugly painting, and I don't get this. Just cancel the game. But once again, man, if this goes on in this direction for 9th generation, I will be no longer looking at Xbox as my primary console. I will have to demote my Xbox to my default console, or should I say my backup console, and promote my PlayStation to my default console. Now, does that mean I'm going to become a pony? Of course not. But I'm going to be looking to the PlayStation 5 for my basic gaming needs, and I'm going to look at the Xbox for... Keep crashing on me, man. I don't... me neither, Lee, but I was willing to give it a shot. Let me read that. He said the power of the cloud really messed up that game. The power of the cloud was something that got exaggerated, and Microsoft at this point looked like they took so many beatings for claiming these things that, and that's another thing too. Is like they kind of don't have confidence anymore, and I don't know what happened. The 4K claims that they made about the Xbox One X kind of got bashed and beaten, and we found out that it was actually not too many native 4K games, and now we're back to this point where now Microsoft is afraid to open their mouth and speak. When all they have to do is just speak with their library, speak with your content. And when you got content like Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, Crackdown, now speaking in general because I love State of Decay, but in general, when you look at the content that's been released over the last 2 years, Microsoft is clearly in a place where they got to get this shit together. And that's the bottom line right now for them. So E3 is probably going to be considered the last shot for them. And it should be. It should be, because we gave them a lot of chances in a lot of years, and I'm all for pitchforking the fuck out of Microsoft if they don't come through at E3 this Sunday. If they don't, I'm gonna be pitchfork. I'm gonna be like, look at here, man. Because if you go to my house right now, I have my Xbox S and my PS4 Pro stacked on that. Pros on the bottom, my Xbox One X is on the top. If that continues to happen, man, I might be sending the Xbox to the other room, dog. I might be like, hey, yo, check it out. Check it out here, man. Check it out, man. Look at here, man. No, I'm just joking. I would never send my Xbox One X to the other room, but that's not cool. That's not cool, man. I'm like, yo, you going in the room I don't sit in like that, dog. You going in the room I only go in when it's company over, dog. You going in that room, dog. You're going in that room. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna be all over this, man, like peanut butter and jelly on white bread. Know what I mean? I'll be all, man. We'll see what'll happen. Hopefully Xbox redeems themselves slightly. I'm giving them a 50-50 on this. I know this coming from them as far as remakes. I know that already. I know that for a fact. There's a couple of games that they're supposed to announce. Hopefully that brings a multiplex. I'm hearing they're going to be announcing some multiplats, and I'm sitting here like, y'all really trying to run with this multiplats matters thing? Like, what's going on here? Multiplats matter to the person that's buying it and what console they prefer. Multiplats don't matter to you. You can't come up there with, hey, look at our third-party multiplats that we're supporting. We want to see that. We want to see what have you been doing. We don't want to see who you've been getting to say they're fucking with you. We want to know what you got and if we should fuck with you. That's what we want. So we got to see. We got to see, guys. So once again, just gonna quick recap as far as what I want to see in the next consoles as well. I would love to see when these consoles actually get to step away from the whole CPU GPU configuration. That was causing a lot of confusion with the mid-gen refreshes. The 1.8 teraflops from Sony proves that they have the capability to run the world as far as gaming is concerned. And honestly, what shocks me the most is, I mean, at this point, God of War proved to me that Sony may be in a place. He said that I talk about the 3 Halo games rumor. The 3 Gears games, yes, we talked about that. I talked about this kind of a few times already, but none of those streams are up. So I'll talk about it real fast. As far as the 3 Halo, because I think you mean Gears, not Halo. 3 Gears game rumor is Gears 5, Gears Battle Royale, and Gears RTS. Now, the RTS version of Gears I could see happening simply because they did it with Halo. So why not milk Gears, which I don't like, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. Whoever enjoys the type of stuff. I agree with Black Bond when he said that the RTS games are not where they need to be at, because they are. I actually agree that they are a little too casual friendly. RTS games are not supposed to be so simplistic like that, how they make them. I noticed that right away, that their RTS games are very remote. And when you put it into that perspective of Battle Royale mode, you can just simply add that to the Gears 5 game. We don't need a separate game for that. So let's test some mode that they put into Gears, which they could add that to Gears 4 right now and bring that out. But I'm not too excited about none of these Gears games other than Gears 5. And I'm not too excited about Gears 5 because the storyline changed up. And, you know, me being a Gears fan, when they killed Marcus, I mean, pardon me. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. I was going to correct something now. Let me not even spoil it. When one of the characters died that I liked in the game, I was done with that. And that was very early on into the Gears. That was midway through the Gears lore as far as the titles are concerned. Then you had Judgment, which nobody paid attention to, which with Beard. I actually like that game. I actually like Judgment. But that's what had happened. So I don't know. I'm not too excited about none of the rumored Gears, the rumored Xbox games. Forza, Halo, Gears, don't care. The only game I care about out of those is Gears 5. That's it. That's not a spoiler, bro. That game been out too long. Hey, man, y'all know how y'all cry. Y'all know how y'all cry, bro. When I say something, oh, I was going to play that game. You know, I was bored yesterday. I meant to play that. So, my bad. You know, I just got to be careful. I don't want to hear no one crying about spoilers for a game that's been like fucking 15 years old. Somebody will cry about it, trust me. But anyway, yeah, but I don't know, man. That's kind of spooky to me too, because like I said, those leaks are fake. That might actually be fake. Microsoft's been doing a lot of weird things once again. They may release 3 Gears games, and 2 of them are going to be arcade exclusive. They've been doing weird stuff. Why would you release a game for Windows 10 exclusively? Why would you? Well, you got Windows 10 exclusives now? Is that what we're going to see at E3? We might see that. We might see games being exclusively released only to Windows 10. We may be seeing some things, man. Ori 2, yeah. Ori 2 is definitely something that I don't care about, but I'm happy that people are excited about that. I'm happy to see people excited about that, but they don't want the 2 games to come out to one another, and we all know it's because they look similar. Oh, I already talked about that. Splinter Cell, Devil May Cry. Those games are definitely going to be here. What was the list I had? I had a list of games I named. I pretty much named those games already, though. But those will be there. There will be pardon me. They're going to have gameplay trailers and release dates for those games, and they're going to be announced. So I know about that as well. So anyway, I think that's it, man. I thugged out this stream. It's going to keep crashing on me. I think I know why, but instead, next time I stream, I'm going to stream from a different phone. I should be able to avoid this problem altogether. I think it's the memory in the phone causing this, because it did give me a message. that the memory was low and it may affect my apps. As far as doing a live reaction, I believe so. I think everybody's gonna do a reaction that is available, to my understanding, and some people may do solo streams and all that. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. E3 is not that serious to me to be carrying on like how everybody start making a ton of videos. I like to enjoy it like y'all. I want to see it and I want to consume it. I don't want to be worried about getting views off of it and all of that shit. I don't do that type of shit. So if everybody's there to do a live reaction, I'm gladly gonna do one. But I actually just want to sit down and watch the conference. I want to just watch it and see for myself and be surprised like everybody else. I don't want to spoil it for myself too much. I already feel like I know too much about the conference as it is, and I don't like that. I feel like I have a lot of information on E3's conference already, and I want to be surprised. I want to legit watch it and be like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't want to watch it and be like, all right, game 1 is Spider-Man. Game 2 is Days Gone. Now we're gonna see Ghost of Tsushima. Then we're gonna see Death Stranding. Like, I don't want to have the legit order of every surprise. Like, that's not fun. So as a content creator, you know, it's a thin line there, and I like to stay on the viewer side and not the content creator side, because when you're a content creator, everything's spoiled for you. You know, you got to review games early, so the day the game comes out, y'all are enjoying yourselves, and I had already beat that game, and now I don't got nothing to play. So that's why I slowed down with doing game reviews, because a game will come out and I'll be watching all y'all having fun on Twitter and Twitch. Y'all like, hey, and I'm like, damn, I beat this game like 3 days ago. So I'm sitting there like, creator sucking, man. I feel like that sucks. Sometimes it pays off, like with Uncharted Lost Legacy. I got the game early. I beat it. I put up a bunch of videos. The videos performed very well. They did really well. But when the game came out, you ended up there having a ball. I had already beat the game, and I was sitting there like, damn. Uncharted 4, same thing. I had beat Uncharted 4 before it came out, and when the game came out, everybody's having a blast and a ball, and I'm sitting there like, damn, man, because I had rushed through the game and beat it, being a content creator. So sometimes it's fun to just be on the viewership side, and lately that's what I've been doing. I've been just enjoying shit from the sideline on the viewership side, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. But as far as E3, I ain't do too many videos on it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself too much. I want to be surprised, if that makes any sense to y'all. I don't want to be hearing too many rumors. I don't click on too many videos talking about the leaks. None of that. I just want to watch the joint and be like legit surprised. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm caping for Microsoft. Like, come on, man. Please, please. Give us a third of greatness. Give us a third of the greatness. Give us just a third of the greatness, B. So we'll see. Anyway, with that being said, man, I'm out of here. Man. I'm gonna get off the stream before that. And next time I stream, I'll be prepared. I'll come with a different device. I gotta stop forgetting to carry all my devices with me. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace. And yes, there will be some kind of live stream reaction for E3 from the Weapon One members. Peace, y'all.